Joke's on you. I'm a dude. But that's fine. This is I'm gonna say that it is my first time playing Starfield. I bought it a couple days ago. Was working on getting some mods ready. Went into the character creator. Got this lovely lady built. So I thought we'd go ahead and start with that. We went through the intro. It wasn't anything crazy. Here, use this laser gun, mine a rock by shooting at it. All right, that's cool. Touch this crystal, see a vision, wake up into your character creator. That's it. I'm still gonna say that the Skyrim and Fallout 4.1 was better, but it is what it is.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got
you don't look
complicated
good.
enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Was she talking
All right,
shit?
Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Select the area with your lower right. Says your inventory. Helmet.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal. Hellhole. Like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazan. And no, Barrett. Not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
I mean, you could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Get out of here!
Did you see Lynn?
Reload.
Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Okay, but where is Lynn at? Is this Lynn?
Of course Barrett was being followed.
Oh, there.
Every time.
We appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
Yeah, because I ended up killing all of them. Alright, so what, we just talked to this guy? Yeah, thank you for
Well,
killing
that
those
was
people.
some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
One second. If you could tell me what this artifact of yours is, I'm in. If you take me off this damn moon, sign me up. Oh wait, I didn't ask for any of this. What is Constellation anyways? Alright, so we'll start off with that. It's an inquiry question. It'll tell us something we can work with.
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go. Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but but she's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
I mean, I kind of feel like, she didn't care about me.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well,
Proceeds to give
none
Lynn
of
a
that's
hug.
settled.
You've been like a mother that
Vasco,
I've never
Get her
had
to the lodge.
for like
no
maybe 10
deviations
minutes.
unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Again.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Is that a fucking watch?
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Press B to exit dialogue when you're done asking questions. Why send me? Shouldn't you go? You're giving me your ship. Who are you exactly? What's Constellation? We already did that. What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
What kind of bullshit?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Alright, fine.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Alright.
And Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
Alright, so this is VOD stuff. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure I can move faster than him, so let's go ahead and get onto the damn ship. I have a feeling everybody on this rock is gonna die, and then that's gonna mean the ship is mine. I don't want to drop it. Where's the button to unequip? Alright, there we go. I am gorgeous. Look at me, I'm so cute. I think MXR would be
Shield's
proud.
ready. The rest is up to you.
Yes. Suck my feminine lady dick. How about that? It's like Minecraft, only without actual mining or actual crafting. Boulder. Epic item acquired. Lacerating. It'd be really nice.
While I am programmed for combat, how may I be of service?
That's right. I can't. He can't hold anything else, can he? That's right. I don't know. Fucking go back to the ship and find where I can put all this stuff.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
Oh,
no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
that's actually
That
kind of.
statement is partially correct. The frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Okay. I don't suppose we can just agree to disagree. No hard feelings, right?
If he were here, Barrett would say he was proud of you for asking that.
The answer is no.
Alright. I guess that's...
You walking away from me?
Fine. It's gonna be nice. Get some fucking grenades. Alright, that's a little... We've got to kill the main character guys, whatever his face is. God damn! Fast travel to your ship, press blah blah blah. No, we gotta collect sweet ass booty. Motherfuckers just be wasting their ammo doing that.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
I mean, he nailed it. He on it. Am I able to talk to him? Did I just miss that? Like, what was that? Talk, okay.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
I don't really need to, okay, sell some shit.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Alright, cool,
Everything
boss.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle.
Oh my God.
When they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible.
All right, so
we'll just.
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA.
Oh my God.
I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. kind of snow.
All right,
But
put
I
that
don't
down.
smell
Put that
anything.
down. June 11th is the day
no,
you all find
yes,
and make fun of
no,
Bobby because
and I will certainly
God
mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state of the art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? 3-star Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted.
Bitch got that.
Just give me a
Karen
moment to
haircut.
coordinate some details with security.
What? No, just, go away.
Man, fuck you. I didn't do shit. Taking my helmet off so she can see how beautiful I am. You gotta put up, like, that environmental man. Look at
You
this.
see that scientist out in front of mast?
Look at that
Staring
kid.
into
Look,
trees.
that's a
Sounds upsetting.
40-year-old
Whatever it is,
woman.
It can't be that bad,
God
right?
damn.
What? Now.
Talk to the scientist by the tree.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact. That is true. It doesn't matter. Who are you? Why don't we start with... Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's just an answer to a direct question. Pretty easy.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Alright, yeah, okay, so it was actually me who extracted it. It was bright lights and music. How many times has this happened? Who else has seen these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Yeah.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. Honestly, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus?
Sorry, I'm too busy looking at magazines.
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
Hello, Noelle.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Yeah, sure.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next. Okay, that's a bit too rambunctious. This is all a little much. I need time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they? You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected? Alright, that's we're gonna answer a question with a question.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay. The positive answer for yes is a bit much for me, but okay.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
8,000 pack and a lunch. Now we're looking for it. I'm like, okay, so if you're complaining about, hey, why haven't you done stuff yet?
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
All right, Vladimir better look like I pictured Vladimir, or I'm gonna be really fucking pissed. No, I'm gonna hold on to these points until I can actually figure out the type of builds, because I don't know anything about this game, and I don't want to be wasting my points on some bullshit.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
All right.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
You seem to know a lot about. Okay, so we'll start off with the you know, we'll talk to her about the stuff that she wants to talk about, because you know she's excited. Let her kind of burn herself out a little bit, and then as she starts to come back down, we'll ask about the bedroom.
Oh gosh, no. I mean that's flattering, but really we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know. The artifact. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifact. The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
This wasn't random synapse firing. It means something. So there's a reasonable explanation. Whatever I saw in here, it wasn't coming from me.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
All right. I kind of want to end this conversation.
I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Yeah, alright. Okay, that actually did pull us back. Okay, how long have you been working on this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Alright, place to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
When's the last time you went up to see Vladimir?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
Alright, aren't I supposed to follow you?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets in... Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Alright, how would organic... Okay, I don't care. Alright, cool, got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Alright, cool. Alright, okay, so let's see here.
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, so this is stuff I sell her. Amino acid. Alright, this should be good enough for now. I want to understand more.
Stay safe, okay?
Alright, so what about you?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? Goodbye.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I know a lot of shit that nobody else knows, but that's kind of the point of knowledge.
I am at your service, Captain.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of feel like I'm borrowing the ship, and I don't like that. Alright, so where the fuck is my room? Because they obviously didn't show it to me. Yeah, that ain't it. Meet somebody? Okay, that's like a meeting workroom. Alright. Oh shit, okay. Okay, but like seriously, Noel, where's the room I'm supposed to be staying at?
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. See you later.
All right, white bread.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
Man, you are like one step away from being indicted, whatever. Joining a cult. Chill.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
All right,
Take care of yourself.
All right.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
All right.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
All right, I think I might actually like this guy.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Until next time.
You know, I might not hate this guy.
You mind if I ask you kind of a personal question, Walter? You don't seem to spend much time at home. How is that not a problem for your wife?
It's true. I am away from home quite a bit. I have been informed that when I am home, I remain preoccupied with Constellation's work, which renders me cantankerous. My wife has therefore decided it is best if I can dedicate my time to our business here for now. For both our sakes.
Wow. All right.
All right, the fact
Whatever
that he
works
said
for the two of you, I
cantankerous,
guess.
all right, that works for me, man.
Something you need?
Let's go.
Whenever you're up for it. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Alright, good. My chance to learn more about the United Colonies. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. People have artifacts.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
I have to admit, I'm excited. It's my first mission. Alright, well, I have to admit, I'm excited. This is my first... That's a terrible impression of a woman. I apologize.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Alright, you got it. You and me until we get an artifact. Alright, fine.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? You mind putting your signature on some documents?
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of the possible negative effects.
Progress requires funding, I'm afraid. And we're making good progress these days.
Sometimes I think you only keep me around because I pay for everything.
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it.
He does. He does. Because it's instances of like watching that shit float gets his rocks off harder than his wife ever did.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
What quarters, though? No one showed me. No one showed me what fucking quarters were mine.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later. We have Constellation business to discuss.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Ah, okay. The indignity. Now, if he's on patrol, he'd be putting our item at risk. Who's this Moara?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Who is Moara?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Thank you for all your help. We're being polite.
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
It's a Bethesda game. After like 100 hours and some power grinding, we are going to be worth a solar system all by ourselves without the ship. All right.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning.
Waka.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yeah, but how does it handle the radiation?
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
I was a minor for
Watch
like
out for the
10
robots.
minutes.
They're surprisingly sneaky.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filmed the last opening.
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again. Is she gonna give it a rest?
Howdy.
I could never leave these people behind. Their continued success is
Why are
my
you over
life's
there?
work.
Like, move your ass up here.
Excuse me.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol, hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries.
Oh, I know the
Look,
type.
Nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Oh shit! Your companion can speak on your behalf. They will say is written on.
Nah, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, alright, fine.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay. Let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Alright, cool. Let's resume our activity of, I don't know, killing the wildlife. Even though there shouldn't be any on Mars.